All right, everybody, it's May, weather's getting hot, time to check out some construction. Join us today on the XP project. All right, everybody, so we are out here. May is in full swing now. The weather is getting pretty hot. It was in the car thermostat, it was 88 coming in. I mean, obviously, like here in Utah, 88's like, it's a dry 88. It's not very humid out here. So it's not too bad, honestly. But it is definitely warm when you're in the sun. This is kind of like the first warm day I felt out here so far. And it's just so nice because tons of people are out here. And as you can see behind me, Rattlesnake Rapids is just packed today, which I just love to see because that's one of those rides that you don't get a lot of because, you know, there's just such a small window of that hot weather here. And so it just makes it nice to see everybody's having a great time, and that ride's pumping right now. So I kind of wanted to talk, we're gonna actually stay back in Pioneer Village for this whole construction video because I've done a lot of the other parts of the park right now, but there are like kind of some, you know, improvements and updates on the whole district area and things around it. So we're kind of just gonna check that out right now. Okay, so they've pretty much got this whole area paved now. And I'm kind of looking at this right now, and I'm putting this up on the screen, but this is going to be like basically one of the entrances to the district from the Rattlesnake Rapids side of things, because I think there's going to be probably 3 entrances, I'm guessing, or maybe 2. Maybe one down by where the log ride used to enter, and then one back up here. There could be a third one maybe over by that little pavilion area, but we'll see when that gets a little bit closer. But this is a little walkway that's clearly an entrance in. It'll be nice because you'll be able to split through here to get to the other side of Pioneer Village, which you wouldn't have been able to do before. But this is obviously like an entrance in that area, and then that spot where I zoom in right there to that concrete, something's got to be going there, and I wonder if that's where one of the rides go, but it almost doesn't look big enough for a ride. So I'm wondering if that might just be seating area. I'm trying to get this like a little bit of a better look at it, but it could just be like a seating viewing area for that, I just call it the cliffhanger style ride, you know. But that one's looking like the cliffs. We'll talk about the cliffhanger style ride in a minute, but there's got to be something that's going to go right here, and there's like a little drain on there, so it might just be like seating area, or it could be restaurant area. Like they might be putting some restaurants over where this dirt is right here. But if you know exactly like the layout and what's going in the exact spots, feel free to comment, because we're hearing some things, but some people aren't really sure, but they're kind of guessing. But I think it looks really good back here, and I like how they like they split this little minecart track in half, and it just kind of looks like you're walking kind of through the minecart. So I thought that was a really cool touch. All right, so one really cool thing that they've got out here now is it's like mine for gold, mine for gems kind of thing here. So this is in the little gift shop that's like right across the way from Rattlesnake Rapids, like where the waterfall is. So you come over here, they've got different size bags of just, you know, like the sand, whatnot right here. They give you a little bag to put the gems in, and then they've also got this little guide to like the different kinds of gems that you're gonna find in this thing. So we're gonna go in here and try this out, see if we get anything good. Here, we're gonna put it down here in our little sifter. There we go. All right, just kind of sift it. Oh, you can start seeing the stuff coming through there now. Look at that. That's some gems right there. Oh, I can even see like maybe like a little bit of pyrite maybe. Look at that. So now we're gonna get our, kind of messy, so be ready for that. Gonna get our little bag here. Look at that, that's great. So we got some, ooh, I really like that one. And you can take these home. If you have like a rock tumbler or something at home, you can go home and do that too. Ooh, look at that one. That's great. That almost looks like a real gold piece. I like that one. That's a great rock right there. You know, there's a lot more in here than I thought was going to be, so this is actually pretty good value. Ooh, I like that one. Almost looks like a diamond. Ooh, this is cool. Look, there's actually like a little tooth in there. It's like, it looks like a little like crocodile tooth or something. Ooh, that one's got a really cool tint to it in the sun. You know, so I did the that little mining for gems thing. I really like that, actually. You know, we go out to Knott's Berry Farm pretty frequently, and we were actually there just about 6 months ago, and they've got one of these out there. And I remember walking by that, and I'm like, man, that'd be a perfect thing for Lagoon, because it's just like a fun activity for the kids to do and whatnot. And they put one in here, and I know this has been in here probably since the beginning of the year, but since this year started, I actually haven't been back to Rattlesnake Rapids yet. And so I really like that they added that, and I put a little video showing the prices of those bags in there, but you can get a small, medium or large bag, and then it comes with the little booklet to like, you know, the kids can like check off and follow what they got in their bag. That's just a great addition to this park, and I just love it so much. All right, so let's talk about some predictions of mine that have no backing to them whatsoever. I just, you know, I've been around amusement parks a lot, and I kind of know like the process of how they do construction and stuff. So basically, we've got two of the rides back here in District Up right now, and I know that they're both in running process. But the first one that's going by the river here, that's the cliffhanger style ride, that one seems to pretty much be ready to go. I'm not seeing a lot more work on that being done recently, just because I think it's pretty much ready to go. But we'll see how that one progresses along. But I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and it just looks like it's pretty much ready. And then the second one that just went in, what was that, like a week and a half ago? It looks pretty much ready to go too. We're getting some shots of these up on the screen right now. So I think we're pretty safe to say that the two are in. And then we've obviously got the helicopter one that will be coming in shortly. I think there's a good chance that could be in that little concrete spot that we saw, or back over here by, like right behind the barbecue pit, basically. So, I mean, it's coming along pretty nicely. I don't know if these are going to be even close to being done by summer, though, because, I mean, you know, we're like 3 weeks away from summer proper here. But I think these will be done by the end of the year. But my question would be, and, you know, chime in if you work out here, I think that there's a good chance the rides could be up, but, like, the whole land, like if there's little, like, eateries and gift shops and all that little stuff might not all be done by the time the end of the year hits. But I think that there's a good chance the rides will be done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, so walking back by the old mill barbecue, so over where the old little gift shop used to be, that is all like basically like grounded now, I guess is what you'd say. I don't work in construction or anything, so I don't know what like the terms are for it. But they've got like the brick all laid there and everything, and it looks really nice. But what's going here, and I think some of you guys had said in the comments, but if you can hit those up again one more time, because I'm getting distracted by so many different things popping up here. If you can tell me what's going on in that area, what's going to be going on in that area, let me know. There are like little pipes coming up that almost look like water pipes. Again, I don't work in construction, so I don't know what that is, but tell me if you do work in that. Like, is that something that water's going to come up to, and what's going to be here? My initial thought was maybe there could be like maybe like a splash pad here or something, but the rugged brick just looks like something that wouldn't be a splash pad. Like, it would be too uncomfortable on people's feet, I think. But let me know what you think about it. It looks great, though. All right, I did want to take just a quick second also to just thank you guys so much for watching the channel. I'm having such a good time doing this, and it's nice that it's starting to get, you know, nicer weather and stuff, because that winter here in Utah just feels like it lasts forever. So it's just good to be back out here. But I really appreciate the comments and everything, and hit in the comments what you're thinking about everything at the district. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. Like, are you guys in favor of it? Are you against it? Do you think it's going to be cool? I just like something new, and it's kind of something I've always said. I mean, you know, it's... When new things come out at amusement parks, you can't always expect everything to be like a Cannibal or a Primordial or something like that. And I really do think these actually look really cool, and the whole kind of steampunk theme and everything. I mean, I don't ride a ton of rides. I mean, I come out here and do the videos and, you know, get exercise and just kind of kind of do my thing, but it's just nice to see something new. And as long as a park's doing something, I'm happy about that, even if it is, you know, kind of smaller things. But I mean, the fact that they kind of are doing like a whole little land here makes me really happy, because honestly, like sometimes in the old days, they would just pop like a little ride like that helicopter ride or something and kind of call it good for a year. So I am glad that they're doing more like themes and more land, you know, lands and stuff like that. And I think that once this gets opened and you'll be able to walk through and go from like, you know, this log ride, the old log ride side, all the way up to Rattlesnake Rapids, I just think it's going to flow so well and look so good with some of these old buildings back here. I'm just really excited about it. And also, I did just want to give a huge shout out to everybody that works out here. And I'm talking about the people that are at the face value and the people that are working behind the scenes. You guys just do such a good job. And I just see the hard work this year because of some of the improvements on these construction videos. It's like, it's getting to the point now where I used to be able to come out and just do like the whole park in a construction video, but now I have to do like little areas because there's just so much going on. And I just appreciate all the hard work so much. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, and also don't forget, Laguna Beach will be opening soon. That's a good thing for the park, Laguna Beach is, because it does pull a lot of crowds from the main park into there. You know, this time of year and during Frightmares, everyone's in the main park, and so it just kind of crowds it. But Laguna Beach, I mean, man, that place gets packed during the summertime, and it pulls crowds, and it's something that we really need, and it's really fun too. I love going in there, just getting into the cool water during a hot day, especially when it's like 115 degrees out here. Just feels so good. So make sure to keep an eye out for that, and that's something that we'll want to be looking at. I don't do a ton of videos back at Laguna Beach just because I'm not a fan of like recording people like while they're in their swimsuits and stuff. So I don't do a ton of footage on that, but just come check it out. It's included in the park pass, and it's something that's really good to check out. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for the district / Pioneer Village construction video for the month of May. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We really appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with your patience while we do the videos. Try to get out as many as we can. Thanks so much for being along for the ride. Thanks for joining us on the XP Project.